and just start from the beginning.
This is it, Sly. The gang's assembled and are in position to help you get up to that vault. For the rest of the operation, you are the ball.
The ball.
Roger, Bentley. I'm starting my approach. Getting over these fortress walls shouldn't be a problem. Look, we're running 5 by 5 here. Make sure everyone's in sync.
I hear that. Artillery, sure you can make that shot?
I endeavor not to miss.
Who could that be?
Radio control.
In position.
Oh,
Recovery team.
lots of new people.
Are pumped. Submersibles. Showtime, baby. Telekinetics. All right, it's the crime of the century and the ball's in motion.
The crime of the century, huh? So we're in some pretty serious territory here. Bentley's calling this the crime of the century. Also, I will say the camera is a little bit more sensitive while I'm moving. If I'm moving and trying to pan the camera in the direction that I'm moving, boy does it move quick. Well, let's check out our move pool a little bit while we're here. Since we're in a new installment of Sly Cooper, we still got our double jump. Although our double jump feels a little bit more substantial in its height than it used to. Well, that might just be the animations. Hard to say sometimes. We still got our ground slam, but now...
Wire running off the top of that wrecked truck looks promising.
Hold on, Bentley, we're getting there. But one thing we can do is if we press triangle, normally in Sly 2, that would be like our sort of quote-unquote uppercut move. But now, it just does this little charge.
Jump and hit the circle button to walk on tight ropes. That wire connected to the truck might get you over the fortress wall.
Hang on, Bentley. If we charge and then attack, we do a little bit of a spin, which might look familiar to one of our gadgets from Sly 2, our electric. We had like an electric spin attack. This is basically that, but on command. We also haven't purchased any power-ups yet, but we still have a gadget menu.
Agent Hartcroft, take up position for a Yank 86. Over.
I've got a visual.
Agent Heartthrob, huh? Interesting. Interesting.
The ball has stopped rolling. We've got an obstruction.
I'm on it.
Alright. A yoink.
First away.
A yoink.
Next guy is full.
A yoink.
Third skyward. Roll on, pal. Over.
Agent Old Rock, prep for timber. Let her rip,
Oh.
Old Rock. Ball's in position.
Old Rock.
Nice work. The ball's got a track. Over.
So we've got Agent Heartthrob, Agent Old Rock. We've got some new members to the gang,
Ball
it
is
sounds
pressing
like.
door via Agent Monarch. Over.
Launching. Stand clear.
Agent Monarch, huh?
I've got visual confirmation on the door. Nice shooting.
We get our first 3 coins.
Be advised, ball is nearing the lab. Agent Team 6, you ready? Spear gun loaded.
Agent Team 6. Is that a reference to SEAL Team 6? Is that the implication I'm getting here?
Agent Team 6, deploy!
Oh, Deep 6. Nice.
First is down.
Cool.
I'm reading both force fields down. Strong work, Deep 6.
Nice.
How's your wife doing, Richards?
Oh,
Oh, very well, Dr. M. Thank you for asking. Very thoughtful.
And your son, what's his name? Mike?
Mark, sir. He's well too, yeah?
all right.
It's a shame you won't be seen with him again.
Sir?
Afraid
Oh.
I poisoned your drink at lunch.
Oh.
Sorry, Richards, but I don't tolerate poor performance. You should have changed the security code from 1, 2, 3 after you installed the new system.
I'll improve, I swear.
No, you'll die any second now.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so Dr. M is an upstanding
Yes,
gentleman,
want
clearly.
leading into the lab? I'm on my way down. Oh, and get a janitor for the lab elevator. Richards got sloppy.
Oh yeah, because that was definitely his fault.
The Cooper vault is just across these wires. I'm en route to your position for the loot haul. Over.
The Cooper vault, huh? Also, my Binocucom seems to be flipped. Binocucom options. I think up and down is the only one that needed to be reversed. Also, something I found out while trying to get things calibrated to test this game. This Binocucom options menu only shows up if you pause the game while you're using the Binocucom. In the regular pause menu, this doesn't show up. Bit of an interesting choice, but you know, it happens. Just make sure. Okay, Binocucom is normal. So Cooper Vault looks like somebody's really trying hard to get in here. But that's the Cooper Vault. How could anyone other than a Cooper possibly get in there? Good old sneak around. Oop. Guess we gotta keep moving.
Power down the turret with that security code.
Well, we know the code. Because they said it earlier on the elevator ride. That shuts everything down, and boy, would you look at that. That looks like something that I have in my hand right now. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, look who it is.
You must be Sly Cooper, the new Keeper of the Cane.
Keeper of the Cane, huh?
I long for this.
This vault belongs to the Cooper family. You're trespassing.
No, my naive boy, you're trespassing. I've got the deed to this island. This fortress is mine. Everything here is mine, which now includes the key to the vault and the cane.
Sorry, pal. Family heirloom. Buy a knockoff at the gift shop.
I see Sly is still on his quipping game.
Follow me.
Alright, gotta regroup.
We gotta get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
You're weak, Sly.
Jump for it.
Whoa. I think I lined up that jump. We gotta get out of here.
Flooding. We don't have much time.
I'm coming, I'm coming.
The tunnel's gonna go. Hurry.
Also, Bentley in a wheelchair, but he's still looking at dude. Look at him. He's like slightly slower than me at a
We're
full
almost
breakneck
home
sprint.
free.
Oh man, and it's got jump jets too.
The boat's just up ahead.
Oh. Oh.
There's no escape, Cooper. The Cooper treasure is mine. It's mine.
No, it's not. Stop it.
You're weak, Sly. I expected more.
Getting
I know you're getting squished.
Working. Save yourself!
If he wants to eat this.
Yup. Nice. Seemed to work. Oh, we don't have arcane anymore though. That's a problem.
Sly! No! Hold on, Sly! Hold on!
It was like they always say, your life really does flash before your eyes. There it all was, stretching back to my childhood. Born into a family of master thieves that went back for generations,
Here's our recap.
I was next in line to continue the Cooper name. But fate had different plans. I was robbed of my childhood when a ruthless gang attacked our home. The orphanage I landed in wasn't all bad. It was there that I met my lifelong friends. Bentley, he's always been the thinker. And Murray, he's the doer.
That's a much nicer way of...
We'd stuck together over the
phrasing it.
years, and our skill, our confidence, and our thieving reputation grew stronger with each heist. We thought that the good times would never end, and that our luck would never run out. Which only made things tougher when the odds finally caught up with us.
Yep, we just saw that.
Then I met this guy, McSweeney, who claimed to have run with my father's crew back in their heyday. They pulled jobs all over the world and amassed quite a collection of priceless items. It was then that McSweeney told me all about the Cooper Vault. It seemed that my father, like all my ancestors, had been hiding their wealth in a secret place for generations, each one adding to the treasure hidden behind a door that, if McSweeney's story is true, only a Cooper can open. Using some well-placed clues provided by McSweeney, we set out for the secret island that held the vault. On arriving, we discovered someone by the name of Dr. M had already set up shop. From the looks of it, he'd been trying to crack the thing for years, growing steadily more frustrated in his failures and more paranoid as the decades rolled by. He built himself a fortress with security as tight as Fort Knox.
Yep, looks
Getting
like it.
inside the place would take precision, creativity, and moreover, it would take an army of world-class thieves. Finding and bringing together that much talent won't be easy, but to get inside the Cooper Vault and collect my inheritance, I was willing to pay the price.
Sly 3. Honor Among Thieves. Also, you like how they switched from a flashback perspective to having it be, like, present day narrative. So beginning of the end is what we just played through. So now we're on to Hazard Room, which sounds like a great place to start our adventure.
If we're gonna make it to the Cooper Vault, we'll need to perfect our thieving skills. I've rigged this place to push us to our limits.
I'm guessing these levers start the different trainers.
That's right. Each will initiate a streamlined crash course in grand larceny. I'll head for the control room, and we'll get things started.
Dish it out. I'm ready.
Alright, so this is one of the places, one of two spots in the early game where my disc, because it was scratched, would just freeze after certain lines of dialogue and just would not continue. That was kind of a bummer. But now I don't have to worry about that.
Okay, all great thieves have one thing in common.
A ton of cash?
No, they never get lost. Use the right analog stick to look around the hazard room. Try to find the Cooper gang marker I'm projecting.
Okay.
Great.
Right there.
Now, press down on the L3 button to ping a waypoint.
That's
There
handy.
you go.
I agree. These holographic markers are an invaluable tool for finding your way around in the field.
They are. That they
Notice how
are.
the logo moves to the destination? Try clicking the L3 button a few more times to get the hang of it. Okay, head for the waypoint and we'll commence phase 2.
Bentley, should I stop pressing L3 now? Never told me to stop. Just gonna keep pressing it.
I programmed in a new mission destination. Press L3 to find it. Perfect. Now everyone knows that a thief's best friend is a rooftop.
Provided he doesn't break his neck getting up there.
Not a problem for a man with your jumping skills. Hit the X button for a standard jump, then hit the X button a second time while in the air for an extra high double jump.
So definitely an interesting choice to have like a training room where the other two games went with a more organic approach, I guess.
All right, Bentley, what's next?
As you know, it's very useful to survey guards from the rooftops. To do that, we'll have to be able to look down at them.
Let me guess. Use the right analog stick?
Yep. Try to find the marker I'm projecting down there. Excellent.
Gotcha.
Now look up at that pillar. I'm projecting another marker. Great.
There it is.
Now put all these skills to use and get to the remaining waypoints. Should be easy if you ping them with the L3 button and look around.
No more paraglider for us, unfortunately.
Nice, one down.
So yeah, we just have to hoof it.
Good job, Sly. You made it. You're now ready to take on the meanest of navigation tasks.
But we still have one more lever over here.
You picked up a lot of skills after reading the Thievius Raccoonus.
Heck of a page turner, that book.
Let's see if you remember them all. Check out those small points on that wire. You can land on them light as a feather using your ninja spire jump.
Easy. I just jump and hit the circle button.
Exactly. Try getting over to the other platform.
I think the line of dialogue, heck of a page turner, that book, is the line of dialogue that would play right before I got stuck. Because I remember this specific sound is what I would hear when the game would hang. So I never got past this point once the disc got too scratched. So heck of a page turner, that book is the last thing I would hear before the game would just soft lock.
Looking good, Sly.
You know how I love the second story work.
Sure, but how do you feel about tight spaces? Try getting through the small opening in that wall. Hit the circle button when you're close to crawl inside.
I don't know whether I like this approach or not. I feel like the organic
Nice
approach that the other
job,
two
Sly.
games took
You're a credit
was
to the Cooper
generally fine. But that could also be me with, you know, I've already played these games, so I already know the controls
We're all
pretty
done in
well.
Here. Let's head outside and get this operation underway.
So hard for me to really be properly unbiased in my assessment. I don't personally feel like a training room like this is necessary. I feel like I learned well enough from playing the first two games. I didn't feel like I needed a tutorial room to teach me like the mechanics of things. But I guess it is good to have the option to come back and review information. So maybe making something like this optional would be an okay compromise. But we've got an operation to start up. An opera of fear. So let's pop on into episode 1.
Getting inside a world-class vault would take a team of world-class thieves, a group of specialists, each member contributing their own particular talent. It was clear that we needed Murray back. Not only was I missing a lifelong friend, but his brute strength helped get us out of more than a few scrapes in the past.
The cutscene art has improved a lot
When
over
Bentley
time.
was injured during the whole Clockwerk affair, Murray blamed himself, eventually leaving the team. We tried to console him, but going out on his own was something he needed to do. He said he wanted to find his spiritual center.
Oh, nice.
We got word that Murray
a
ended
noble
up
goal.
in the Australian outback, where he studied a mystic art called the Dreamtime
Oh,
from an
Dreamtime.
Aboriginal guru. From all accounts, things went pretty well, and his teacher even sent him on a walkabout to locations all over the globe to complete the training. Latest reports have cited Murray in beautiful Venice, Italy, but what he's doing there is a mystery. I just hope he steers clear of the local mob boss, Octavio. Growing up, this guy used to be a real celebrity in the neighborhood. Everyone loved to hear him sing opera and said he was
Nice.
destined to be the next great tenor. But just as his career started to take off, musical tastes changed.
Oh,
Suddenly, it was all about rock music, and no one wanted to listen to opera anymore. He held on to a few fans, and it was these mobsters that took him into the business. Heading onto this guy's turf was dangerous, but worth it for a chance to make things right with Murray.
Sly Cooper and the gang in an opera of fear. So yeah, it's just Sly and Bentley. Murray is working on finding his center. Welcome to Venice, Italy. 4:36 a.m. And the music is still just as good as ever. Just hearing the Venice music again is nostalgia bomb all over again. I see a shiny pocket. And now in the safe house, we actually get an indication of Sly has a job to pull off. So we can actually see within the safe house which members of our team have a job to pull off somewhere in the overworld. That's cool. And of course, we still have ThiefNet from the second game. They moved the alarm clock over to Bentley instead of Sly. Sly still has a smoke bomb, though. But we can't afford these yet because we're still 193 coins short. So we'll come back to that.
Given Murray's criminal past, it seems logical to start our search at the local police station. If he's not already in custody, the cops are sure to have leads on all the crooks in Venice.
Let's get started then.
That massive dome marks the Venetian police station.
Cops around here really like to make an impression.
I'm afraid it's a losing battle. Don Octavio runs the show in this neighborhood. It's his security forces patrolling the streets, not the cops.
Noted. Huh. Looks like I found my way inside.
Well, that dome is covered in glazed tile. There's no way to climb up there.
Oh, come on, pal. There's always a way.
I mean, we've just got a nice convenient rope tied to the roof. Wow, that jump is... That is a heck of a leap off of those spire jumps.
Nice climbing, partner. I've got the blueprints to the vent system in front of me. I should be able to guide you to the jail cell.
I guess we're crawling in. And never say never to Sly. He's not one to
Hey,
he's not one to talk
Mary?
odds.
Is that you?
Mary, that name's a stain on my pants, bro. What?
Oh. Look who it is.
Cooper, you got some fuzzy dice to come round here.
Dimitri, long time no punch. See, you're still in jail.
And you steal a cracker box.
Let's get past the name calling and get to business.
Looking for main man Murray, eh? Sorry, but I'd rather see you get busted big time. God! Policia!
Wait!
Gotta think of something to keep him quiet. Yo, is this the Telltale Games Walking Dead? We've got dialogue choices now. Sly 3 introduces dialogue choices. What do you think would work best with Dimitri? He's probably a deal cutter. Knowing his past as a spice salesman, we'll call a salesman, he'll probably want to cut a deal.
If those cops get their mitts on me, who's gonna break you out of jail?
You might get this cell door open, but the cops would throw down and bust me on the way out, and then I'll get the double sentence. Grief!
He's right. It'll be tough getting him out of here. I need a plan. Let's see. I think the only thing that's gonna make sense here, we can't take him with us in the air vent because I'm sure Dimitri's not quite dexterous enough to make that happen. I don't think we're gonna get out with a disguise. I think we're just gonna have to create a good old-fashioned distraction.
How about I get the cops' attention, then run for it? Once they're all outside shooting at me, you can slip out no problem.
No, that's a plan I can get behind. Dimitri is free and Cooper is cooked. Key for sale is in head cop lady's office.
Okay, great. This other lock won't be a problem. I should be able to crack it by hand.
Get me out of here and I'll find Murray. No sweat. Just keep on the down low and out of sight near them coppers, bro. They're a bad bunch of bunnies.
Your attention, please. I thank you for your patience, but we're now ready for the presentation. As we all know, the canals of Venice have been mysteriously filling with tar for the last month.
These
No one
guys
is
look
sure of the
beefy.
cause, but the effects have been devastating on the local wildlife and tourist trade. Our sources believe that this man, Don Octavio, is potentially responsible for the disaster. Unfortunately, we've got no hard evidence.
That's
linking him to the
Carmelita
pollution.
with a new voice
Yet
for a new
received
game.
warrant to search his opera house mansion, so we're just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Get out there and keep your eyes
Carmelita
open.
has a new voice
I
actress in
hired you
every game.
mercenaries over traditional cops because this is a dangerous assignment. The neighborhood is filled with the Octavio goons. It's a war out there. Get tough or you won't last 5 minutes. You hear me? I'm paying for results. The city of Venice needs this situation resolved now. Okay, I know you boys like things redundant, so I'm going to give you the presentation again.
Oh.
This time, pay attention. You're not getting paid to nap. Just let me get my note cards back in order.
Awesome. I love that they give some level of explanation as to why she would keep talking long enough for me to get in here.
Nice work. Head back to Dimitri's cell and free him. If he's true to his word, we'll be talking to Murray in no time.
Oh.
Let's get back to business. Now, where was I? Hold tight, boys. The power's on the fritz again. It'll calm down in a few minutes.
Better make sure you're under a desk when the lights come back on.
Oh boy. Alright, how long does that take? So, sparks everywhere and then the lights come on. Did that man say let there be light?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. I'm just gonna play this real cautious.
You look a lot better in the dark, Petro. Really, you are an ugly, ugly man.
Well,
Come on.
I'm just gonna chill right here. I don't think I'm gonna make that distance.
I can see, da! I can see!
Uh-huh.
It's dark. Dark like the grave, huh?
Oh. These guys have an interesting sense of humor.
Can you really crack this coconut?
Sure, just takes a light touch.
Alright,
Cool. Let's see some shine, bro. I swear. You
turn
spring
the left
me,
analog
and I'll
stick
hook
until
up
you
with
feel a
drunk
vibration.
Mary. Dig?
This safe will be tough to crack, but I've seen you open harder locks.
Do I have
Slowly
vibration
rotate
enabled?
the left analog stick until you feel a vibration. Stop, then go in the other direction.
Yes, I
again,
do.
feeling for the vibration. Then reverse direction again, and stop when you get the third vibration. Once the
Okay.
green light goes on, let off the stick and you're in.
And there we go. That's kind of a fun little mini game.
I'll do like I promised and distract the cops so you can make your escape.
Solid. Don't worry, no mind. Straightway I'll password for Murray to find you. Meet at Rialto Bridge. Big Italian landmark.
Okay, guess it's showtime.
Alright, time for me to be a distraction. Let's go. Hey, what you doing, you big
Hello,
palookas?
assorted meatheads. And lady. Anyone feel like some exercise?
Cooper! Grab him, man!
And I'm out.
There we go. Carmelita hot on our tail. Alright, it's time for us to get away.
You've
Oh.
got some serious nerve showing up in my squad room.
I was concerned we were growing apart.
Then let's spend some quality time together in my interrogation cell.
So forward. What happened to the demure girl I used to know?
She grew up and stopped taking grief from guys like you.
Oh.
Guys like me? Are you saying I've got some competition for your affections?
You're the only man in my sights right now.
Okay, time to run. I do love that they've kept the dialogue intact. Like they've done a good job with that. It's very consistent throughout the series. Keeping up the witty banter. And Carmelita's still just as trigger happy as ever,
You don't die as fast as you used to.
if not even a slight bit more trigger happy. He is crazy fast on those shots. Whoa. Oh, look who it is.
Greetings, old Inspector Fox! Man, you're in it again!
Hope that manhole works both ways.
That's right. Hide in the sewers like the rat you are.
I only took one
Thanks
shock
for the
pistol
quick
shot to
escape.
the face.
I owe you one. Again.
Of course, Searcher. We are all in need of peace.
You're really whole hog on this Dreamtime stuff, huh?
My mind is clear, like the woodland after a forest fire.
Listen, Murray, we need you back on the team. That thing with Bentley, it wasn't your fault. He doesn't blame you for the wheelchair.
Sorry, Sly. I walk a different path. My guru, in his wisdom, told me to lose myself and not return until the black water ran pure. So
Black
here
water,
I
huh?
stay.
You sure he didn't tell you to get lost and not come back until you cleaned out the water filter?
Come on, I'm on a real spirit quest here.
Sorry. Tell me everything. I've missed you, pal.
Well, it's a long and awesome story. You got any gum?
Oh, black water runs pure, huh? Well, we have that whole tar situation potentially tied to Octavio. There could be something to that.
Murray refuses to join the gang until the commitment to his guru has been fulfilled. Whether we like it or not, we've got to deal with Venice's tar problems in order to, as Murray puts it, make the black water run pure. Thanks to Inspector Fox's fine detective work, we already know that Don Octavio is somehow connected. As non-law operatives, we'll be able to tackle this situation in a more head-on fashion. First, we break into Octavio's opera house. If he's hiding anything, we'll find it. We should also keep a close eye on the dog. Some photographic evidence of him connected to the tar might be enough to get the old mobster put away. Of course, meanwhile, I'll monitor local communication frequencies. With some luck, we might pick up some quality intel.
Alrighty. It is a bit of a bummer that the cutscenes are so much quieter than the rest of the game. But there's not really a whole lot I can do to like actively change that without having to manually move around the volume sliders like as we go. Also, this is the kind of approach that I would appreciate from the very, very beginning of the game, but I'm glad they have the option here. I already know how to play as Sly and Bentley. Is a very nice option to have. For the sake of being complete, though, and since I haven't played as Bentley in this game in a long time, his controls I might be a little fuzzier on. Let's see what we got here.
All right, I'm really gonna test your climbing skills here. You can use your cane to swing from hooks.
Oh boy, it's
Just
the
jump
cane
and
swing.
Press the circle button again to latch on.
Reminder to self, I need more height than I think I need to swing from these. I tend to undershoot
If you ever
those.
get in a jam, it's smart to climb your way out of trouble.
I hear that.
Press the circle button near that pipe to latch on and climb.
Alright, so this is all stuff that we're pretty familiar with from the first two games.
I just love pipes. Is that okay?
Sure, they're a thief's best friend, but don't forget wall hooks.
How could I forget the lovable wall hook?
Press the circle button to attach.
I feel like there's
Of course.
a
The
certain
lock on will
degree
have
of
to pull down
sarcasm.
on the left analog stick before jumping. Try getting over this wall.
How could I forget the lovable wall hook? Just the way he delivered that line. Yup. Yup. So they're keeping the wall hooks.
That's it, I give. You've made it through all my challenges.
Hey, don't feel bad. Those wall hooks were kind of tricky.
It was all supposed to be tricky. Anyhow, you've proven you know how to get around. A word to the wise. Anywhere you sense a thieving opportunity, you know, see the blue sparkles? You can use a circle button move.
Pretty handy.
Yes, yes it is.
And he just jumps straight through the damage field, no problem. But we still have a lever over here. What is this one?
All right, Ben.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Let me have it.
In order to maintain our lavish lifestyles, we'll always need to have a little cash on hand.
I
Fish.
hear ya. Most guards are nice enough to carry around a pocket full of change.
Exactly. You can pick their pockets by sneaking up behind them and pressing the circle button.
This guy looks like he's carrying some loot. If I steal it, you can fence the goods online for some cash.
That's right. Look for a glow in a guard's back pocket. Sure sign of something valuable. Try picking his pocket dry without getting noticed.
Eh, just actually teaching how to pickpocket, which is nice. You get a prize.
Okay, that's enough of that guy.
Oh, there he
It
goes.
won't always be that easy. Guards are usually on the move.
As long as I don't bump into him, it shouldn't be a problem.
All right, smooth talker. Try robbing this guy.
Teaching you how to pickpocket a moving target. Win a prize.
Crates away!
I died off
Great.
screen.
Now, as any good thief knows, a job is only as successful as the getaway that's planned.
I hear that. Some guards are not too keen on fighting toe-to-toe.
You're
Like
not
these
going
flashlight
to say
guards.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Well, not now.
Thought so. Look, there's no shame in running from a fight. Keeps you alive. Hold down the R1 button to sprint.
Sounds easy.
Prove it. I'm gonna have this guard attack you, and you'll have to run away to lose him.
Whoa, hold up.
Ready, set, go.
All right, we're running. Run. Run, buddy, run. Yeah, we're good.
Where'd he go?
Oh. I think he died off screen again.
Nice escape, Sly. An unfortunate fact about running is that you make a lot of noise. Sprint by a guard, and he's sure to notice you.
Well, if I'm already running, might as well keep going.
Good point. How about you try that? Run to this waypoint within 6 seconds, and then try and escape from the guards if they hear you.
Come on.
Ready, set, go.
I love that. Whoop. I see that they are programmed to just trigger as soon as the 6 seconds is up anyway. I'll just run over here. They shouldn't be able to see me over here. And they're gone.
How about you stop setting these guards up to kill me?
Well, you could always take them out instead.
Now we're talking.
If a guard hasn't seen you, you could sneak up behind him. You paying attention? This is complicated.
Of course, we're talking about taking out guards.
Right. Sneak up behind him and hit the triangle button to knock him into the air. Then press the square button to slam him down hard.
Sneak attack. Nice. So that's the triangle button to knock him into the air, then the square button for the slam.
You got it. Now give this guy the business.
Oh man, we are gonna dunk on this guard. Sometimes your delivery and Sly's delivery are similar enough I have to double check who spoke. And that's interesting. That's an interesting dilemma. I've never thought of myself as having like a similar voice to him.
Unfortunately, the slam makes noise. Do it too close to
But he
another
is-
guard, and he'll be all over you.
It's easy.
He
You take
gets-
out the
he gets
first
pretty
guy,
sassy
then
over
hide out
the-
when
over
second
the
threat
trilogy.
comes running. Wait until his back is turned, then strike.
Try taking out both these guards without being caught.
Because in game 1, Sly's voice acting is very reserved. By the time we get to the third game here, they're in full swing. And done.
Nice work. I pity the guard that crosses your path. Now for the showstopper. See that boat slung up above? That poor unsuspecting guard?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?
Feel like dropping it on his head?
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
This button will release the boat. Make sure the guard's under its shadow before you knock him senseless.
So now we have environmental
Look those
hazards.
buttons around town. The place is littered with unsafe machinery. Know what I mean?
So that's an interesting thing. We have some like specific environmental hazards set up for us to use in the environment. What's this about?
As you know, we sometimes need reconnaissance photographs to plan for a heist.
The humble recon photo. The unsung hero of many a caper.
I've outfitted your binocucom with a camera. Click down on the right analog stick to bring it up.
Right?
I tell you, Bentley, you designed this thing really well. The left analog stick aims where you want to look, and the right analog stick lets you zoom in and out. So easy.
Why, thank you. Try to get a good picture of that chair suspended. Of course, it won't always
Got it,
be
Bentley.
so
Don't worry
easy.
about it.
Sometimes you'll need to get a better vantage point.
That shouldn't be too difficult.
Okay, you can just super
Your
jump.
targets can also be moving. Makes getting a good shot that much more difficult.
It's okay. So long as I'm quick with the zoom, I'll be fine.
Let's put it to the test. Take a picture of each of these guards without getting caught.
All right. Oop. There's one. Yeah, Bentley's voice does remind me of the Will Ferrell Harry Carey thing. which in itself is a good bit.
There you go, Bentley.
Oh.
Some wonderful pinups for our refrigerator.
And they're
They're
gone.
lovely. High art.
Seriously?
No, but you showed some real skill with a Monocucom's camera.
Ooh.
Nice work.
Bentley is a harsh critic. I love that. High art. Wait, really? No. Just the way he says it. Boy, they really got their voice acting chops properly practiced and figured out for this installment. Really feels like they're on top of it. But now it's time for Bentley. Let's learn a little bit about Bentley's
Things can
moveset.
get pretty rough out in the field. You'd better be prepared.
Preparation is my middle name. My wheelchair is totally equipped.
Good to hear. As a resident demolitions expert, you'll need to be handy with the bombs.
No problem. Just have to hold down the triangle button and out comes the goods.
Okay, try dropping a bomb on that crate over there.
Also, I like how the Binocucom like comes out of the back of the wheelchair and goes into position. That's really cool. We've got a jump. We've got a tiny bit of a double jump. He's still got his sleep darts. And of course, some bombs.
That's some quality pyrotechnics, but how are
Bombs
your
are
bombs
the
versus
same.
guards?
Against sleeping guards, I'm like a Greek god. All fall before me.
Let's see what you got.
Why is the guard's eyes open while he's sleeping? And he's like, why is he growing and shrinking like that? That's concerning. Yeah, let's put him out of his misery.
Nice work. Now, how about someone awake?
I just put them to sleep too. My chair's been outfitted with a top-of-the-line sleep dart launcher. In fact, I even linked it to my Binocucom.
Smart. So you just click the right analog stick to bring it up.
Uh-huh.
And to shoot, I press the R1 button.
Nice. Now, get over there and bomb him before he wakes up.
Get over there and bomb him before he wakes up, Sly. What? How did that not hit him? How did that not hit him? Excuse me? Boy, you gotta have these bombs like right on top of him. Okay.
All right, Bentley. You make this look easy. But how's your aim against moving guards?
With a zoom function and nerves of steel, I'm ready for anything.
Alright. Yep. They really committed to the squash and stretch in the animations too, which is nice.
That chair's pretty sweet. Got any other gizmos in there?
Oh yeah, it's my own design. The pickpocket pole, or the PPP for short.
A fishing pole with a magnet?
Ingenious, huh? By default, it's linked to the L1 button.
And you can rob someone with that thing?
I just keep the L1 button held down, sneak up behind a guy, connect with the magnet, then pull back to yank out the loot.
Sounds just like fishing. Try it on this guy right here.
So check this out. In Sly 2, only Sly could pickpocket. Bentley and Murray did not have options for this. Sly 3 changes that. So now one of the gadgets that Bentley has at his disposal is the fishing pole, which brings out this little magnet on a fishing pole, which is fun to swing around because it has physics. But you can link it to a guard's back pocket and then just pull back and grab chunks of change. So now
Okay.
Bentley can also
He served
pickpocket.
his purpose. I'm impressed with your pickpocketing technology. but how is it against someone in motion?
Allow me to demonstrate. I just hold down the L1 button, attach, and pull. Couldn't be easier.
Now, pulling back, it does kind of set back a little bit, so it can be helpful to let go of L1 in between grabbing things out of their pocket.
That chair of yours is a wonder. You've packed so much
Just to catch back
technology
up.
into such a small space.
Can't keep Bentley down.
We're all done in here. Let's head outside and get this operation underway.
Alright, thanks Sly over the intercom, even though you're right here. Yeah, Bentley's got some new moves up his sleeve. And we can rewatch cutscenes, and there's also jobs and challenges. Now you may notice, replay job in 3D. One of the gimmicks of this game is that it came bundled with a pair of 3D glasses in the game case. So not only did you have the game disc and the like instruction manual and all that, you also had a pair of 3D glasses, and certain missions in this game, usually some of the bigger missions, have the option to play them in 3D. So they'll be displayed in a way that you can utilize the 3D glasses. Like I said, it's only for certain jobs, it's not the entire game. It was kind of a fun little gimmick. Obviously, since not everybody has their 3D glasses packed along for the stream and all that. I mean, I don't have any either. I'm not going to be playing any of the missions in 3D given the option to. But it's kind of an interesting little thing that they decided to put in the game. Now, this jobs and challenges menu doesn't have much for us to see right now since we've only done the one job so far. But we'll be coming back to this later. Trust me. We will be coming back to that menu a decent bit, at least in this first chapter, possibly in later ones. So we're almost able to afford our first gadget, and I think for my purposes, Smoke Bomb is probably going to get more use, for reasons I've also discussed in Sly 2. It's just a nice, easy disengage tool, in case I need to, you know, really try to backpedal a problematic situation I've gotten myself into. Let's see. Another thing that's gotten changed between Sly 2 and 3 is the waypoint pinging now actually shows the name of the mission briefly, instead of just the waypoint itself. So, since we've practiced our picture-taking skills, we'll grab a little bit of loot along the way real quick. Oh, right. I forgot that was something that they changed in this game, too. So, the loot that we get the, like, treasures or whatever from the pockets of guards. We don't sell those ourselves on ThiefNet anymore. You may have noticed that that menu is completely missing from our gadget buying menu over in the safe house. Now any of the pocket treasures like the silver watch that we got, anything we pickpocket off of guards just immediately gets converted into cash value. So we no longer sell things ourselves. It just automatically gets converted into the equivalent coin value and just put directly into our total amount.
Heads up, Sly. I've intercepted a radio message from one of Octavio's men.
Just a little bit of a
Dawn
quality
is
of life
moving towards your
streamlining.
position.
Great. You want me to take him?
No, we need evidence that he's behind the city's tar
No,
epidemic.
Sly, what's
With
wrong
some
with you?
incriminating photos, we
You
might
can't
be
just
able to
fight
help
your
the
way out
cops
of every
prosecute
problem.
him and put an end to this nonsense.
What's
Never thought
wrong
we'd
with
be helping
you?
out the cops.
Really? You always seem eager to aid Inspector Fox.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, she's different. Your average law enforcer isn't that, I don't know, attractive. Hold up, here he
Oh.
comes.
Man, everybody got sassier in Sly 3. And
That's
the
despicable.
events of
Get a
Sly 2
picture
really
before he
changed people.
finishes. This is
Really
perfect.
changed everybody.
Use your binocular to take photos.
Boink.
Excellent. A few more of these and the cops will bury this guy. Follow him. He might be headed for some more polluting.
Look at him trotting along. Look at him. Look at his goofy little jaunt. Alright, all we gotta do is just keep track of him. Which isn't really too hard when he's singing to himself. Hey buddy. While I'm in the area, just keeping an eye on Octavio. I'll just do that. Well, this is not the
He's
ideal.
at it again. Get a picture.
Bro, you can't expect me to just get a picture like this. Can I get a picture from here?
That poor bird
Good.
bath. I guess more of a bird death trap now. He's on the move again. Keep it up, Sly. This
Oh,
is
he's
some
coming this way.
great work.
Ooh. Okay, good. He's not coming this way. I was worried there for a second. I need to get back to a rooftop that ideally doesn't have a guard on it. Get too close. Oh, he's getting stuck on that guard. He's getting stuck on the guard. Get up on the roof. Don't lose him. Okay. Know where I want to go from here. Keeping an eye on Mr. Octavio Man. Way over there. I'm gonna take this ring. You. Yeah, he got too far away.
He's on the move again. Keep it up, Sly.
That
This is
flashlight
some
guard
great
was
work.
like really, really bad in his positioning. Kind of cutting me off from getting to where Octavio was. Go away, please. Go away, please. Sir, please. There we go, okay. Can't let him get too far away. I have to go after him. Really missing my paraglider right about now. Now I should be able to keep up with him fine. I also like this guard constantly walking around with like a sparkler. Yeah, that's not the way I want to go. I want to go around this way. Don't lose him. Jump up here real quick. Excuse me. I have no interest in fighting you, sir. Hopefully they lose track of me. Oh, he's on the roof. I didn't know Octavio could do that. I forgot that man can do it.
Flying a delightful water wheel with deadly sticky tar.
Go away, please.
Monstrous.
I need one of these boats. Get in the boat. That's not getting in the boat. I need to get in the boat. Take the picture.
Keep on it.
Hopefully he
We
doesn't
wanna
see
make
me.
Sure all this horrible polluting is fully documented.
Boing. I'm really missing my paraglider right about now. They're really keeping up with this guy pretty tricky. This is a very guard-dense area. Boing. Grab the 1 coin then, fine. Need to go down here. Up here. Where you going? Tavio Mister. A little bit of spare change while I'm
He
passing
seems to be
through.
working a switch, but there's no tar anywhere. Yet. Get a photo anyway.
Give me a moment. I believe he's in a place where I can only get the picture if I ride a boat. Ooh. Good enough picture?
He's
Yep,
doing
okay.
something, but what?
Oh, there's the tar.
I can't
Ooh.
believe it. He flooded that aquarium.
Flooded an aquarium with tar?
All those poor dead fish.
Why?
Much as I hate to see what heinous crime this fiend will do next, you should probably keep on his tail. Someday the people will know the truth due to your pictures.
Alright, keep following him, I guess. Hello, crazy cats. Welcome back in. How are you doing tonight?
Yeah, it's me. Get that engineer on the horn.
Sly, see
Get
if you
that
can latch
engineer
onto the
on the
car
horn.
Octavio is riding it. We should eavesdrop on his phone conversation. From the look on his face, it seems important.
Okay. Can I latch on? I missed my chance. But he'll come back to us eventually. Not like he's going anywhere else. There we go. Don't notice the pole of the cane sticking up
Listen, Giovanni.
over the side.
This Ferris wheel was a good idea. She's a pumping the tar fast. And nobody suspects a thing. But still, is it gonna be enough to get things ready for my opera recital? Bella, when the people come to see me sing, I wanna make a show they keep a coming. Even if they don't feel like it. One way or the other, there'll be opera fans again. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, see you soon.
That fiend! He's twisted a time-honored amusement park ride into a tool for wrongdoing. Break open the control panel with your cane. I'm on my way to do a little rewiring.
Alright, I guess we can just hack that open. We don't even need the key.
Look away if you must. You're about to witness the dark side of electrical engineering.
Oh,
Kill a bunch of poor innocent fish, will he? That'll do it.
we got company. Do, 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 do. Man's gone. Well, mission accomplished, I suppose. How into the depths, I suppose. I really am missing my paraglider. I think I don't know how many times I'm gonna end up saying that before I get it back. I really, really hope I get the paraglider back. But I already miss it so much. Yeah, Octavio is a fiend, and possibly even a bit of a scamp.
This opera house is Octavio's base of
What a
operations.
scoundrel.
Nice place. Sure to be a few coins laying around in there. What's the plan?
If you could get me inside to one of Octavio's computers, I should be able to hack his firewall and get
Hacking
the
the
dirt on his
firewall.
operation.
Okay, have you got a point of entry?
I'm guessing the front door's not the safest option.
That wooden hatch appears to be an ideal way to slip in undetected. Head down there and we'll meet up in a few minutes.
I think this is one of the missions, if I remember correctly, that normally would prompt to be like, you can play this mission in 3D. You want to do it? Excuse me. Just gonna grab a few coins. Oh, get out of here, sir. Got enough coins to get our smoke bomb back. But not quite enough to get both gadgets.
Octavio is known to rely on 3D
Oh, here it
technology
is.
to secure his property. In order to see the security measures, we'll need to utilize these depth optimizer goggles.
Functional and fashionable. Nice touch, Bentley.
This portion of the job can be enhanced with the use of the red-blue 3D glasses that can be found in your manual. See, funny thing about emulation, I don't have a manual. So, no 3D for me right now. As much as I'd love to, I don't have the means to do that right now. But it is kind of an interesting little thing that they've added into these, to some of these missions.
To open this door, we'll need to press the 3D security buttons at exactly
They're
the same
really
time.
playing it up, though.
Okay? On my 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's make another attempt. 1,
Okay.
2, 3.
So I need to press it a little bit before he says 3. His 3 is not my 3. And while we're here, while we're down in this basement, may as well just get a lovely bunch of coins. Got plenty of breakables here, and they all drop some coins. Get ourselves a little bit of an early game windfall.
Looks like Octavio is fond of this 3D synchronized security system. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Why is there so many coins? Because we're in Octavio's base of operations. I'm assuming he just hid his money down here or something. I don't know.
My booster won't be enough to make it to that next door. I've made a number of improvements to my wheelchair, but none that can float me through this canal.
Don't worry about it, pal. I'm sure I'll find a way across. And there seem to be plenty of boats hanging around to make a nice bridge for you.
Okay, I'll wait for your signal.
So I do remember playing through this mission with the 3D glasses. And it is kind of an interesting... It's kind of an interesting effect. Not super game-changing, per se.
To you, my fine associates. Octavio here. I'm pleased to report that the tar suction levels are at all-time high. However, it saddens me to report that some of you haven't been keeping in time with the orchestra, if you know what I mean. I'd like to see Marco, Raphael, and Julius in the main vacuum room immediately. We're gonna discuss your retirement package.
Oh.
And if any of you catch these boys make a run for it, well, shoot them in the back.
Ooh, okay. Well. Octavio's one of those types of bosses. Then again, isn't that pretty much just every person that we're up against in Sly Cooper games? There's a reason that we're doing stuff to steal from them to begin with. Oh yeah, and the music is more dynamic in this game too. I noticed just now, like that is nice. I feel like that's a more pronounced dynamicism than in the previous games. Well, let me deal with this guy first. Boink. Straight in the drink.
Thanks for the assist, Sly. Maybe I can return the favor with some well-placed explosives.
Oh yeah, and Octavio is definitely very, very pompous.
Okay, stand back.
Thanks, pal.
Alright, and we just swoop, swoop, swoop. Hey, swoop. Right through the lasers, no problem. And Bentley just turns them off.
This door is made of 4-inch thick bulletproof plexiglass. My bombs won't make a dent. See if you can find a way around it through that ventilation shaft.
You mean the one that pops in stuff when I get closer? Sure. Seems safe.
Well, nice of you two to stop by for a little fatherly advice.
Uh-oh.
Julius made a run for it, and the curtain fell. Now, normally I'd whack both of you, but it's a carnival, and I'm feeling charitable, so I think of something else.
Well, I think they're fine. Julius tried to make a run for it, and sounds like he didn't make it.
This room's empty. Crawl a little farther. They've got to have a lock switch somewhere.
All right, I'll keep crawling. Here he is, Octavio.
Here's the deal. You two stoolies are gonna be my new eyes and ears. I can't let no one get near my demolition switch or sabotage any part of the operation down here. If you hear any noise from inside of the family that someone's not content, then you tell me straight out. I can't be taking no chances this close to a short time. Got it.
And with his orders given, he is out of here. Let's see what we got in here. Hey there, pal. How's it going? I'm just gonna take your goods. And we can also get a good look at their
Thanks,
design,
pal.
or
Judging from the
maybe
security,
not.
we must be getting close. It's live.
Oh, hang on. He's still fine. Didn't seem to care that I exist. That's okay. I just want to get a good look at their design. Like, look at them. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool guard design. I like it. And now we just cross through some more lizards. Yeah, maybe the mask wasn't their wisest choice. They seem to be a little bit blind as a result. I do love how these guys can actually kind of like jump over my attacks. What animal are the guards? Well, judging by the sounds they make when I eliminate them, it seems like some kind of feline. But what type, I'm not really sure. But I can definitely hear them making like sounds. Let's see.
Synchronized watches and 1, 2, 3. We're in.
Oh, wow. I thought I was late on that, but I guess it's still counted. All right, Bentley. It's time for Sly 3's hacking.
Yes, a Wurlitzer 700. I can splice into this easy.
Just as long as you're enjoying yourself. That's the important thing.
Aside from a few tense moments, that break-in seemed to go pretty well.
It's not over yet. Hack the system and let's get out of here.
Oh, it'll be a snap extracting the details on Octavio's
it's hooked up to an
operation
organ.
from this old dinosaur.
It's hooked up to like an organ though.
What? A delay switch? Sorry, Sly. Guess the dinosaur has teeth. I'll hack as fast as I can. Watch my back. There are sure to be guards on the way.
Right. Yeah, the guards like actually dodge some of my attacks if I'm distant. Just knock them into the fire. Makes them real easy. Hello. Kane's hitbox seems a little bit more restrictive than I remember. Intruders!
Halfway there.
Intruders! I love how all of these guards sound the same.
Got it.
Come on, buddy.
Intruders!
Intruders!
So close.
Nah, he's not getting in the fire. Get in the fire. Get in there. There you go.
Download complete. Now we can find out exactly what Octavio is up to.
Mission accomplished. We're getting out of here. I guess we weren't handling the hacking that time. So, in a lovely video gamey kind of sense, are we... What is it that we're doing with the guards when they just kind of poof out of existence? My running theory is that we're just clipping them into the back rooms. Whenever we do something like this. We're just clipping them into the back rooms. I don't know if that's better or worse than the alternative, to be honest. So it looks like we only have a Bentley mission left at the moment. Also, worth noting, if you've noticed, when I've been doing those takedowns, we've been getting a lot more guard attention than we ever did in Sly 2. The detection range on those takedown slams seems like it was a lot smaller in Sly 2. Sly 3, enemies definitely take notice if we use a takedown slam anywhere in the general area around them. So we'll have to be more careful about that. Since I've got enough money, may as well buy both of our gadgets. We had to come back here and switch over to Bentley anyway. We'll just set alarm clock to R2 for now. Probably trade that out pretty immediately. I don't see myself using it very much, if at all, but we'll see. Before we start this mission up, I am real quick going to go get some water because I have run out of water. I need to go get more. So give me like 1 minute and I will be right back.
Just click the L3 button, head to the waypoint, and we'll be on our way.
Alrighty, I am back. I have water now. Replenished my supply. Let me just drink some of that real quick. Thank you, Ninja, for both of those hydrates, by the way. Good for me to keep on top of that. So, give me a second here, and I will chug some water real quick. Alrighty, that should that should suffice. A little bit more hydration. Mood, Bentley. Mood. Him sniffling is basically how I was last weekend. Look at him. He's like, it's kind of cool seeing like the new design. Like, leave it to Bentley to be like, oh, well, I can't use my legs anymore, so I'm just gonna give myself the sickest wheelchair filled with a bunch of gadgets. Yeah, being able to buy individualized upgrades on the general Thief website. The fact that they come with, like, the icons, yeah. If it was just... I guess it's...
Hey, Sly,
I don't know.
you better get over here. My sources tell me that Octavio has hired the Blue Viper Gondola Gang to take out Carmelita.
Oh.
The Blue Vipers? Those guys are nasty. We've got to get to them before they get to her.
She's off on her daily patrol. The thugs can't be far behind.
On my way. Just make sure to have one of those police boats hot-wired by the time I get there.
Already on it.
Let's see. Just cross the blue wire with the red wire and shazam!
Just in time. There go the Vipers.
I'll shoot. You drive, Sly.
Alright, Bentley on the guns. Now let's see how the turret controls are in this game.
This canal is packed with shipping. Make sure to jump and weave or we're sunk. Let's take these guys out.
So we've got to shoot and make sure we jump.
Sly, my gun overheated. Guess I should use short burst.
You have to be careful about the overheating. This game also does make more use of vibration.
One Blue Viper.
Controller vibration is a lot more integrated into the mechanics of the game than it was in Sly 2. Like, the controller starts to vibrate when the gun's about to overheat. And then also using it for, like, the safe cracking
Nice shooting, Bentley.
mechanic. And that's definitely cool design as well, to take advantage of the features that the controller itself has.
Way to go. That's the end of the Blue Vipers.
Another uneventful patrol. This city's beautiful, but a bit quiet for my taste.
If only you knew.
I hope you realize that by saving Carmelita, we're only making our operation here more difficult.
Maybe so, but what's the fun in stealing if there's nobody trying to catch you? Besides, she's helped us out in the past.
That, and you've got a thing for her.
Uh-huh.
And I've got a thing for her. Look, I'll stash this boat. It might be useful for later. You stay out of trouble.
I do feel like they've really tuned in the dialogue in this game. It feels like even more back and forth banter, like it's more immediate back and forth banter than in previous games.
To these decrypted files, Octavio is pumping tar from underneath the foundations of buildings so he can sink them into the canals on a whim. He's going to demonstrate this destructive ability to the people of Venice during his opera recital on the first day of Carnival. To counter this threat, we'll first destroy the balloons and sign advertising the recital. If no one shows up, he'll have no reason to sink a building. Next, the blueprints to the main tar vacuum have been cleverly split into 3 parts and hidden in local coffee houses owned by Octavio. Unfortunately, they're under constant guard, so you'll need to use a disguise to get us inside. Also,
oh boy,
some
disguises.
big Vincinetti goons have been called in as insurance for the recital. Given their size, I think it's prudent to fool Carmelita's 8 mercenaries into taking them out for us. And finally, we'll have to convince Murray into taking to the field. If he's learned the aboriginal ball form, it'll be just the thing for destroying the local tar reservoirs.
What animal is the fiend? I have no idea what animal Octavio actually is. Oh, well that's new. Look at all these gadgets. We got a bunch of stuff. We have push attack, which is new. We have knockout dive. And we have combat dodge. And then for Bentley, we have adrenaline burst. So that's also new to Sly 3. In Sly 2, it was just each new episode gave a new set of gadgets. One for Sly, one for Bentley, one for Murray. But now we're getting new stuff. We're getting new gadgets in between. Octavio's lion? Yeah, that would make sense. Now the thing is, some of those, I don't know how many of those things, like some of those are definitely not gadgets, they're more so upgrades. So I don't know why they're categorized as gadgets. I guess it's ThiefNet, and ThiefNet carries gadgets and upgrades. Sure. Turf War. Really missing my paraglider. Dude, I wish I had it. Like, I cannot even begin to express how much I miss that paraglider. Get out of here, dude. I think the combat music is a big improvement from Sly 2 as well. Combat music feels a lot more intense.
Bentley, looks like you found one of Octavio's Vincinetti goons. You on your way to the police station for the old bait and switch?
Yeah, he's following me. Too close for comfort. You gotta move.
Very acrobatic, yes. These guards are very
None of those
agile.
mercenary apes involved.
Hey, all you fake cops, go home. We don't need no more stupid thugs in Venezia.
Nice accent, Sly. Top notch.
I might not be a real cop, but I've got feelings, pal. And you just hurt them.
You talking to me, fruitcake? Cause I don't need a thing.
Eat missile, punk.
Oh, there they
This was
go.
a good plan, Bentley. Now we can just sit back and watch the fireworks.
Thank you. I pride myself on deviousness these days. With her ape guard under fire, there's a 93% chance that Carmelita will arrive and take out the entire Vincenetti gang.
Devious.
And that brings us to another new thing for Sly 3.
Inspector Fox, I'm glad to see you. This Vincenetti puke is giving me all I can handle.
Stand your ground, soldier. We'll take them together.
We're playing as Carmelita Fox. We have a toggleable strafe mode, which locks us into a strafing stance so that we can kind of target enemies more accurately.
Keep it up, Inspector Fox.
And then we have a free running mode, which lets us, navigate more effectively.
I've been down in Sector 4. Please to help me.
Please to help me. Please to help me. She's got a super jump. Wahoo! So as long as the enemy is within this little square on the screen, Carmelita will just automatically target them when I fire the shock pistol.
You have almost got him.
These Vincenetti guys are everywhere. I'm not going to last long without some additional firepower.
He also has a roundhouse kick. Because of course Carmelita has a roundhouse kick.
Teach them not to mess with the force. Right on.
Get out of here, random guard. Let me just hop up here again, get the camera stuck, as is tradition with a PS2 game.
Give it to him. He's getting weak.
Discard.
Quality mastership.
Nice. Hop up.
I am deep in the
Oh,
trouble.
we're back
I
to the
need
police
backup
station.
and I need it now.
Who's who? Okay, so I'm temporarily playing as Carmelita. A first in the series. Wahoo! 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 Let's do some super jumps to get over here.
That punk is hurting now. Just give him a little more. That hellback is about to crumble.
Yeah, I think Carmelita having this auto aim, well, general auto aim, as long as they're within the rectangle on the screen,
That punk is hurting now.
is definitely better than the alternative of just constantly missing shots with her, because controller aim can sometimes be very difficult.
All sectors have been stabilized. No further Vincenetti presence has been detected.
Good work, man. For mercenaries, you fought with honor and distinction. I'm proud of you.
And just casually walk back inside. And that's the first time we've played as someone outside of the Cooper gang for our missions. Truly an iconic moment in the series. Alright, next up is... looks like probably guard duty is gonna be the next one. Right up there. Boing. Oh. Looks like Carmelita is now on the prowl. So now we also have to keep an eye out for her patrolling the area.
Octavio keeps the blueprints to his main tar pumping station in 3 parts. Each is cleverly hidden behind a painting inside one of his legit coffee houses.
Not very subtle, posting a full-time guard in front of a coffee house.
Since we destroyed his Ferris wheel, he's gone all out on the security. In fact, he's got all his guards checking up on each other. If we're going to get inside and at the blueprints, we can't raise any suspicion.
I'm with you. I'll approach the guard while in disguise and pretend to take the next shift. When the coast is clear, you head inside and swipe the blueprints. With me standing out front, no one will know that something's up.
Your disguise can be a sign as a power-up. When hailed by guards, make sure to memorize their passwords and say them back in a timely fashion. Take too long or mess it up, and he'll know you're a phony.
Alright, so now, another new thing for the series. Disguises. So we can fool guards in Venice with this disguise. What does it look like? Yeah, we basically look like one of the flashlight guards that's patrolling the streets. Worth noting, we cannot run. We can do a little bit of a jump, but not very much. We also cannot attack. So our movement's pretty restricted in that way. I'm trying to see what we want to do here, because this disguise could also help us navigate the streets if we needed to, but for the most part we mainly just need it for missions like this.
Halt! Vacuum room password.
Kid stuff, here it is.
Soprano, soprano, bass, bass.
Yep. Okay, I guess you're the relief shift.
That accent.
Thanks for coming early. I got a big plans for tonight. Carnivale, good times, huh?
That accent. Soprano, soprano, bass,
I
bass.
can't believe that worked. You've got the worst Italian accent I've ever heard. No offense.
Head inside and grab the blueprints. No telling how long till another patrol comes by.
Just gonna... Sly just doesn't even acknowledge Bentley's criticism. It's just like, yeah, just get in there and get the blueprint piece, please.
First coffee house I've ever seen with wall-to-wall laser security.
We just kind of pop between tables here. Here's the painting.
Octavio really is old school if he's using a painting safe. My father used to crack these all the time. The trick here is finding the safe's combination hidden somewhere in the artwork. Might take some searching, but it's sure to be there. Just keep at it.
4, 9... 979? 479? Oh, there's a couple different places it's hidden. So if you look at this, it's 479. But it only shows up under the magnifying glass. If you look at the same spot, it just looks like a normal painting otherwise. Same with the 479 that's down here. We move away from it, it just becomes, you know, normal part of the painting. Interesting. There's another spot for it, 479. That's the easiest one to read. That's cool if there's a few different spots you can find it. Not very secure for, like, if you were actually using this in real life as a secure way of keeping the vault
Strong
code
work.
safe.
We're still clear up front.
Probably should just only have it in the one place. But it's still a pretty cool mechanic. I do appreciate the diversity that this game brings in terms of ways to interact with the world and accomplish missions. Oh yeah, the blueprint flew at him. It's fine. Definitely no poltergeists or
I'll
anything
meet you
here.
at the next coffee shop. Once you take the guard's post, I'll move in.
Second verse, same as the first.
And in an equally terrible Italian accent. Alright, switch out of the disguise so that I can move a bit faster. I would like to get on the pole here, thank you. This guy gonna move? I don't think he is. I think the idea here is that I need to use the disguise to get past him.
Hey, you! What's the midnight password?
Kid stuff. Here it is.
Alto, bass, alto, alto.
Okay.
Okay. Easy. Easy. Alright. Is that our coffee house? It is. Okay.
You there! Ferris wheel password, quickly!
Here's the password, Sly.
Soprano, alto, alto, soprano.
Sorry about that. Oh,
Soprano.
I'm glad you're
It's
here.
so many
Mom's
plosives.
making spaghetti tonight and I'm starving. I'm gonna eat like 3, no 4 plates full.
I guess that you really like cooking.
Mamma mia, I want to be buried in her sauce. It's heaven.
4 plates of spaghetti. That's a lot. That's a lot of food.
Any problems with that guy?
Said he wanted to be buried in his mom's pasta sauce.
Yeah. That's strange.
Yeah, we're just gonna... That just is what it is. Okay, let's go get the blueprint piece. Let's go get part 2.
You know, I just can't get it out of my head. Have you ever had pasta sauce that tasty? I don't want to distract you or anything, but I just don't think I've ever had cooking that good. Are we like missing out on a whole universe of flavors here?
Sly, we gotta focus, man. Oh, let's take a look. Oh, what's that I see in the water? Is that a code? 968? And over here in the rocks, 968? Is there another spot that has it? I feel like there would be. But we know the code, it's 968. 9, 6, 8. Perfect. Whoop.
All right, 2 out of 3. Almost there, partner.
Use the force to drag that on over to me. No problems. Alright, where's our 3rd spot?
You know, maybe there's a good Italian restaurant around here.
Sly, please.
Enough with the sauce. Keep your focus. We're on a job here. Thugs everywhere. Death around every corner.
You're right. We got one more coffee house to hit, then we're done.
Yes, now you're talking sense.
And then we eat.
Man, Sly's getting lost in the sauce. I don't know what to tell you. Oh,
Halt! Vacuum room password.
Transmitting password.
soprano, soprano, bass, bass.
Yep.
It's so bad. Soprano, soprano, bass, bass. It's fantastic. I wonder if they like... That feels like something that would be an inside joke. Where it's like they were in the booth having Sly's like voice lines recorded. They're like, okay, we're gonna need you to do Sly Cooper, but Sly Cooper doing an Italian accent. And like, that was one of their original, like that was one of their early takes of him reading that dialogue. And they were like, this is terrible, but we think it's funny, so we're gonna actually make it like part of Sly's character that the Italian accent is just that bad on purpose. I could totally see them doing something like that. And that would just make it even better. Hey, buddy.
You there! Give me the cafe password.
Uploading you the password.
Bis soprano.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you know the code, but what's my nickname? There's only one Tony B on the payroll, and I'm famous in the family.
I'm a new, just got called in from Roma.
They know me
Roma.
in Rome. I'm practically the mayor of organized crime in Rome. You telling me you never heard my nickname there?
My cell phones are going off. I should take this call. Could be the boss.
Yeah, okay.
Talk to some of the other guards in the area and see if any of them know Tony B's nickname.
I know Tony B's nickname. I know it because that's one of the things I remember.
Yo, what's the midnight password?
Sending password now.
Alto bass, alto,
It's
alto.
Tony the Killer
Okay.
B.
Okay, you're legit.
Hey, you know Tony B's nickname?
Tony B. That cannoli, he's what's it called? A egomaniac. I don't know nothing about him. Don't wanna know.
Tony the Killer B. Because, you know,
You
wordplay.
there. What's Octavio's house password?
Yep, here it is.
Tenor soprano, tenor soprano?
Yep.
Yep, that's the password. Sometimes I forget them, you know.
You and me are both, pal. Hey, you know what the Tony B's nickname is?
Yeah, that fathead likes to call himself Tony the Killer B.
There it is.
What an idiot.
I couldn't agree more.
Nice
Everyone's
job
accent
getting
is
the
a bit
nickname.
interesting.
You're
Yeah,
really
fair
fitting in
enough.
with these mobsters, Sly. Maybe you should switch teams. Get an apartment with the Killer B.
I don't know about that, Bentley.
Hey, you! Ferris wheel password, quickly!
Easy one. Here you go.
Soprano, alto, alto, soprano.
Sorry about that.
So, Big Shot, what's my nickname?
Big Shot. Spamton
Come
reference?
on, everyone's heard of Tony the Killer B. You're the terror of
B.
every playground from here to Sicily.
Play a grounder.
Real funny. Least I'm not on guard duty during Carnival. Who's got the last laugh now, tough guy? Me, that's who.
Play a grounder. I just love that.
Don't take too long. If that guy comes back to chat, I'm out of here.
Oh my god, that is gonna haunt my dreams. Play a grounder.
You've got real skill with this art decryption, Bentley. It always takes me like 20 minutes to figure those things out. You're just flying through them.
Well, there's a reason Bentley is the brains of the team, right? Whoa. Nice little safe spot back here. Alrighty. Final painting. Ooh, what do we think we got in here? What could possibly be the code? I wonder. 113. See if we can find another spot for it. Oh, that's kind of a clever one. 113 underneath this chimney here. Kind of hard to see it all in the magnifying glass all at once, but 113 is there. Is there another spot? Because there were 3 spots in that first painting. Oh yeah, there's one down here. 113. Nice. That's pretty fun. Man, I do love the diversity. That they're like adding some new
Get
stuff
out
in
of
here.
there.
Oh,
It must have been rigged to an alarm.
I mean, is there really a rush? I don't see any guards coming in. I think things are fine. I think it's fine. Don't worry about it, Sly. It's all good. That might be less good.
We need to hide out back in the safe house. That alarm is attracting all kinds of guards.
Agreed. We've got the blueprints to the tar vacuum. Our work here is done.
Alright, we're running. Oh, hey, buddy. Don't mind me.
There's just too many of them.
I'm not sticking around, dude. Don't worry. There's too many of them. Nothing. I'm leaving. Whoa.
Let's go, Bentley.
Whoa. Getting a little dicey out here. Let's just hide in here. They'll never know. They'll never know where we went. Definitely not.
Ah, the safety of the safe house.
Look at him reading the devious raccoon is. Look at that boy reading a book like a smarty. Okay, we have run and bomb. Yeah, just go in while actively being pursued. Seems like the best idea, right? No way that could possibly backfire. Grab a few more coins for myself. Oh yeah, that's one thing I notice about Sly's safe house animations is his chin does stick out quite a bit. For some reason, in the safe house specifically, Sly's got this like whole cleft chin thing going on.
Halt! Give me the cafe password.
Easy one. Here you go.
Bass, soprano.
Yep.
Makes it nice and easy to just sneak right past these guards when I can just disguise as them and walk right by with a quick 4-button input. Alright, what we got going on here, Bentley?
I've taken over this Carnival fireworks stand as a base of operations for our next job.
Nice.
We need to take out the sign and balloons advertising Octavio's big comeback opera recital.
I hear ya. If no one shows up for him to extort with his building sinking scheme, then why would he bother with the demonstration? Excavating all that tar seems like a big operation. You'd think he'd hold off until he had an audience.
Exactly. Now, I've cobbled together a few explosives powerful enough to destroy the anchors to those balloons.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I'm a little short on fuses.
Oh,
Then I'll be quick.
okay.
Place the dynamite when you get near the anchor, or kaboom! Raccoon parts everywhere.
Unfortunately, don't really have time, yeah. You don't have time.
Remember to place the dynamite with the circle button near the anchor, or, you know, it'll blow a hole in your back.
Oh, I can use the smoke bomb while running. That's nice. That's very nice. Oh!
Excellent. One less ad polluting the Venetian skyline.
Yeah, I'm
And
sitting
back
here.
to the fireworks stand. I've got another stick of TNT ready, and the wind's blowing in the right direction for stage 2 of our assault.
I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, we could probably, you know, take maybe 10 minutes to source maybe a couple more fuses, or maybe I could just light the explosives myself? Or
That
something?
explosive had some kick.
It was a child compared to this ferocious beast.
I just
Don't
blew up a child?
dilly-dally with this one.
Bentley?
It's got a longer fuse, but you've got farther to run.
Ferocious beast.
Run, Sly, run! Fear the beast!
Fear the beast. Okay. Okay, I will fear the beast. Let's go. Uh-oh. Oh, that's gonna be inconvenient. Hey, Carmelita, don't worry about me. Hey, buddy. Don't worry about it.
Hurry, before the wind changes direction.
Dude, it's fine. I got it.
Ha-ha! The whole stage 2. The balloon, carried by the wind, will impact on the Octavio side. The combustible gases in the balloon will ignite, and bam! Hindenburg Part 2.
Oh,
Drat and curses! The wind died. The balloon's caught. Sorry, pal. See if you can climb up and knock the balloon free. I'll start putting together another explosive for the side. Such a shame.
well, rip that plan.
I was really looking forward to seeing that balloon burn. Fascinating chemical reaction.
Alright, we gotta climb up here. What's the best way to get up? I think I see something over on the side here. Yep. Woo. Got a lot of momentum off of that. So we just gotta climb our way around. Bouncing and climbing, jumping. Sneaking around. Whoop.
A solid blow from your cage to dislodge the balloon.
There we go. Just take the top half of the science head off, that's fine.
Whoa! Looks like we've got a new ferocious beast on this operation. Come on back and what? Sorry, sir. We're currently closed. Hey! Let go of me! Sly! Get back here! Quick!
It would be easier for me to get back if I had a paraglider. Paraglider would get me so much distance.
Help, Sly! This guy is crazy! I got him locked out, but... Oh, no!
I'm trying, dude. One thing that is a nice change from Sly 2 is that
Sly! He's breaking down
flashlight
the door.
guards.
Where are you? Please help!
The flashlight guards don't have perfect accuracy anymore, so you can actually run away from them.
Help!
Oh,
Ah,
look who it
Sly
is.
Cooper. My boy on the inside picked up those pictures of me you sent to the cops. Nice a try, but I own this town.
Put my friend down. I'm gonna knock out all of your teeth, one at a time, and make you eat them.
Oh,
Ooh, that's the toughest talker you got. You're pathetic. Back in my day, we had enforcers that would make people pee their pants just as soon as a look at them.
Believe me, old-timer, I don't make idle threats.
Oh, I know all about you and your cracked little gang. You ain't nothing without these little guys' brains.
man called us
So,
cracked.
I figure I'll just scoop them out real slow and use them to fertilize my tomato plants.
I'm allergic to tomatoes. Sly!
Power up,
Oh, okay.
activate.
Seems good.
Turn it on.
Let go of me, you geriatric fiend!
Geriatric.
Hold still.
Yeah, we just gotta keep an eye on him. Just keep following him. He's got the same gold trail that Neela had back in Sly 2. So,
I swear I'll get you for this!
You won't get nothing but a grave, pal.
don't worry, Bentley, you'll have your chance. You just gotta keep following.
Pipe it down.
Dude, I'm
Max
following. I'm right here, dude. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing. I'm right here.
Beat. Shotgun. You
No, thank
want
you.
This runt? Take him. I won't forget about this. You guys are dead.
No, you.
You okay, Bentley?
I'm fine. My ego's bruised, but it'll heal.
Oh boy. That was quite the chase, huh? Keeping up with them while all those guards. That's something that's interesting about Sly 3 as well, is the guard population density is very high. We run across a lot of guards doing those chase sequences. We're back in Sly 2 with the Neela chase sequences. We would come across maybe 2 or 3 guards at most during the entire run. But in this game, we're running across 2 or 3 guards within like 30 seconds of running. So there are there's a lot more of a guard presence in this game. And I think that's good. That makes it feel like more of a, ooh, I need to be careful of where they are. I feel like Sly 2 even just, it felt a little too safe in terms of guards. Guards were really easy to just avoid. I kind of want to get the adrenaline burst for Bentley, so I'm gonna hold off on spending right now. We got time for one more mission here before we wrap up for stream. So let's check out Tarball, our Bentley mission here. And then likely we'll get another little briefing at the safe house from Bentley, and we will call it a stream. I'll just take a few coins from your pocket, sir. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. We got other business to attend to here.
Sly said you were looking for me?
We need your help to destroy some tar drums.
I'm done with all that. I found a new path. It's full of peacefulness.
Come on, what happened to the Murray? The guy who'd get into a fist fight with 10 thugs wearing nothing but a towel. The guy who used to punch first and not bother asking questions later. Where's that guy? Where's my old friend?
I'm sorry, Bentley. I tried to save you, but I just wasn't strong enough.
Get over it, Murray. I don't blame you and never have. The only thing I feel bad about is losing my pal.
Look, I want to help you. You're like my second best friend. It's just that I promised I'd stay here and peacefully meditate till the black water ran pure.
Well, what if you could help us peacefully? You wouldn't have to punch anyone.
I'm in. Keep it peaceful, and I'll smash up anything you'd like.
As a student of the Australian Dreamtime, I'm sure you've learned of the ball form?
Yeah, sure, like my first week.
Excellent. Tuck into ball form and clog that vent pipe. The pressure buildup should shoot you skyward. Maintain your ball form and smash into the tar drums around town.
Awesome! Yeah, that's totally peaceful. I'm sure my guru wouldn't mind.
So here's another fun part. Murray's not just a bruiser anymore. This man's got a ball for him. We're playing Super Murray Ball. All we gotta do is just
hit the X button on impact to keep your bounces high. I'm projecting some markers to help you find the tar drums. Nice work, Peacemonger. That's one tar drum down the drain.
So now we just bounce around to each of these markers. And thank goodness Murray is very willing to accept these loopholes. Otherwise, this mission may not even be possible.
Those tar drums are an integral part of Octavio's scheme. With them out of the picture, you're that much closer to seeing the black water run clear. I promise.
Being up this high in the air does make the emulator lag a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. I think that's because it's trying to render so much of the map at once.
Bouncing, chum.
I do love this. Like the ball form and the bouncing and stuff.
Time!
It's very different
You're
from
really getting the hang of
everything
hang
else in
time.
Sly
That
so
tar
far.
drum didn't know what hit it. In a peaceful sense, of course.
And it's fun seeing a character like Murray just get like a very different
Keep this up, and the
moveset
environmentalist
entirely.
will send a thank you card.
Like, this is very much unusual. Murray's never been a very agile sort, so to see him become one of arguably the most agile characters in the entire game It's a very fun juxtaposition. And there we go. All form complete.
Really nice work, Murray. It's a pleasure to see you back in action.
Yeah, well, I haven't forgotten who my friends are. I'm just playing with a different deck.
That you are, Murray. That you are. Let's get our little Bentley briefing before we end our stream for today.
With Octavio's comeback opera recital just a few hours away, we're all set up for the main event. Get ready for Operation Tar Be Gone. Our objective, get Murray back on the team. Sly, you'll start things off by using your disguise to sneak into the opera house. Make your way down to the pump room and let me in through the side entrance. Thanks to the blueprints we stole, I now know just where to bomb to cripple the machinery. Then we'll go for Octavio's detonation switch. I'm sure you'd agree that we just can't leave a weapon that powerful in the hands of such a madman. So I'll distract the old mobster with an opera duel. He's sure not to attack while we're both on stage. Meanwhile, you'll cut the lines to the chandelier and drop it on his head.
Wow.
I'll swipe the switch.
We're gonna straight up murder
and
this
we'll
man.
find Murray. By then, the black water is sure to be running clear, and he'll be free to come with us.
So, since we're at the operation, you know what? I'm just gonna do the operation. Since we're just right at the operation now, I'm just gonna do it, and that'll be a much better place to end off the stream. So let's see. Operation Tar Be Gone. Let's go for it. Yeah, Murray's had a huge amount of character development over the course of Sly 1 through 3. He's gone from basically just the getaway driver to, like, a spiritual journey of self-discovery and self-betterment. Like, he feels personally responsible for what happened to Bentley at the end of Sly 2, even though it totally wasn't his fault at all. Like, that's a heavy burden. So, like, man, it really makes sense that he would really need to do some soul searching after that. I'm going for it.
This is it. Octavio is due to arrive for the opera recital in just a few minutes.
We did a good job taking out the advertising. No one's shown up to listen. No audience means no demolition demonstration.
True, but to finish the job, we'll need to take out the main tar vacuum. Use your disguise to gain entry to the opera house. Then head down to the pump room and let me in through the side door.
No problem, signore.
Sir, please. Sly, you need to stop. My dude. You're killing me here. Just gonna sneak around this guy. Ooh, he's got some shinies in his pocket. Thank you very much. I will take that gold ring. That is a lot of money. That is gonna get me some good gadgets and upgrades later.
Halt! What's the Carnivale password?
Transmitting password.
Tenor bass, tenor, tenor.
Okay. Don't be long inside. The boss's opera recital is about to start.
Murray is one for reflection and introspection. Yeah, he's
Stay
definitely
in disguise here or the operation's a bust.
he's definitely
Hey,
Oh.
you! Give me the cafe password.
Transmitting password.
Bass, 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 soprano.
Okay. This recital is gonna be a drag between you and me. I hate opera.
yeah, I'm keeping
You again.
I am keeping that between us 100%.
Halt! Tell me the daytime password.
As I expected. Here you go.
Alto, alto, bass, bass.
Sorry about that. The boss has been practicing for months for this day. He sings great.
Well, I guess you like opera better than the other guard. I'll just,
Drat! A double button
Ooh.
door! I'll think of something. Just give me time.
Oh, hey, buddy. How's it going? You don't recognize me, right?
You. I don't recognize you. What's the secret soprano password?
Uploading you the password.
Tenor, bass, tenor, tenor.
Okay. Pass a word to the rest of the guys that under no circumstances am I to be disturbed during my big comeback recital.
Yes, sir. I'm certainly looking forward to the performance. Once I'm done in the pump room, I'll be headed out to the stage. If it isn't too much trouble, would you help me with this double button security door?
But of course, for a fellow musical lover, it would be a pleasure.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
On a 3. 1, 2, 3. Be quick in there.
Nice.
You won't want to miss out.
I wonder what would happen if I missed the prompt. How mad would he get? Well, we're in. I'm in.
Psst, Sly! Sly! Over here!
Nice to see you, pal.
Come on in.
Okay, we need to act quickly while the recital is getting underway.
You ready with the bombs?
Once I've destroyed all 6 tar pipes, the vacuum should start to lose suction.
Look, if those bombs attract any guards, let me do the fighting. You just focus on taking out the tar pipes. We need to stay on schedule.
Alright. Just attach a couple
Work's
there.
tough. Might take some more bombs.
How many?
We've got
3?
company. Just stay on those tar pipes. This could get hairy.
Sorry, Sly. Oh, I guess it only takes one at a time, huh?
This is getting serious. Better hurry it up with those pipes.
Yeah, I guess what we do is kind of multitask them, huh? Oh, I guess they do take 3. I'm just trying to not
Just one pipe
get
left.
stuck. Don't get me stuck, please. Trying to place these bombs in exactly the right spot is kind of tough. That should do it.
Nice work, partner. Is there still time to catch Octavio's recital?
We're right on schedule. If my calculations are correct, he should
Alrighty.
be about to perform an aria originally written as a duet. That's when we strike.
Oh boy, it's time for my favorite part of the early game. Truly an iconic moment in Sly history. This particular moment is going to be so fun.
Think he'll really let you on stage with him?
Of course, he's a musician. He'll be overjoyed to have a lyrical counterpoint. Just be ready to drop the chandelier when I've lured him underneath.
Alrighty, here we go. Oh boy, I'm looking forward to this. Come on, let me play.
Ah, Mr.
we go.
Tomato Fertilizer. You got a death wish.
I couldn't resist showing you up at what you treasure most. Opera singing.
You're a vocalist. Fine. A duet is coming up. We'll sing it first, and then I'll gut you.
Bring it on, Grandpa. I'll sing you under the table.
Alright, here we go. Sly is in position. Alright, hope everyone did their vocal warm-ups, because it's time for a little bit of a sing-along.
La 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 la.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. I love this so much. La 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 la. Oh, he's getting closer. La la la. La la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, he's getting real close now. I don't like this. Music. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Here we go. Take a deep breath. La 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 la. Now.
What? No!
Oh, Carmelita.
Freeze! The lot of you are going to jail.
This recital is over.
Oh my gosh, that's such a fun moment. I
He's
love
still
that
got the
so much.
demolition switch.
They never ever freeze.
I'll drive.
Oh,
You
no, they
shoot.
don't. Carmelita, you got a shiny pocket. Wait, since when do you have a shiny pocket? Hang on.
I need immediate pickup. Criminals are headed east. All units converge.
Roger.
Sorry, Cooper. This time I've got you surrounded.
Oh my gosh, I love that part of the first chapter so much. Just that opera duet is so funny.
Can you go any faster?
This is it. Shoot out his engine and we'll have it.
The canal is full of cops.
Is
We're
it
in
now?
big trouble here.
Gotta make sure I don't overheat and also don't get attacked by he's dropping bombs. Looks like Bentley's not the only demolitions expert around here.
Attention criminals! You're traveling at an unsafe and illegal speed. Stop your engines and prepare to be boarded. Cooperate now, the police you're on. Resist. I'll personally make sure none of you see sunlight for a year. I
Okay.
repeat, stop your engines or we will be forced to subdue you.
It's-
We didn't authorize to use lethal force. You hear that, Cooper?
Lethal Force!
That Carmelita. What a sweet talker.
I was just gonna say the exact same thing. I was just about to say the exact same thing, like, oh, she's a smooth talker. I feel like I'm getting a little too much into Sly's brain space.
No, nobody else sings a car. Not nobody.
Pour it up.
Well, how about getting outgunned?
He's out of control. Get ready for a sudden stop.
The opera duet is so much fun. Oh,
No,
man.
More to the left, you idiot. We are gonna crash.
Ah, back where it all began. Blue sparkles are still there.
It's over, Octavio. You're beat. Give us the demolition switch and we'll all try to ditch these cops.
You chasing me for this? Fine, big shot. It took me 6 months to prepare this thing. But what the hey? I got more where this came from.
You guys see that boat go out of control and jump and smash into that thing? Destruction! So cool!
You think that was a cool punk?
Murray shouldn't have said a thing. Murray, why'd you say it? Murray, why?
You monster! Stop it! Stop it!
Oh.
Murray, I need your help. I've never seen someone move that fast. Octavio's old, but he's still got it. Let's take him together.
But I vowed to my guru that I'd renounce all violence.
The man
and
just
the water is
attacked
still
Bentley.
black.
He's in a wheelchair.
It'll be clear any minute. Trust me. Now, let's take him.
You're right to be scared, Hippo. Your wheelchair friend should have been so smart.
Murray! Help!
Oh.
That does it! I'll floss my teeth with your spine!
Murray is back in action, everybody.
The Murray returns!
The world needed him most.
He's too fast. Lure him into the tar pool. That should slow him down.
Get in here. Get in the tar pool, buddy.
This one's out. I'm moving to another valve.
Where are we going? Alright, we're just waiting for him to move to a valve.
I'm ready. Lure him in.
Gotta try and dodge him. Make sure I don't stick around when he's doing things. He's still got some moves. Alright, that's phase 1.
Murray, these pumps are out of tar. I saw some more valves over by the cop station. Follow me to a fresh supply.
Alright, we're going.
Without the tar, I'll crush you boys like a bugs!
Ball form. Or something. It's funny that we can still go into ball form. Not that we really get too much value out of it, unfortunately.
You may have more tar, but I'm not holding back no longer. Listen to the song of your death!
The Murray knows no song, but the triumphant horn section of his own triumph.
Quit talking, stupid kid, and die!
What if I say no, though? Ooh. Ooh. Sir, get back into the tar. Thank you. Ow! Ow! Get back into the tar for a second.
Moving to the next tar valve.
I'm trying to get some health. There is no health.
The tar's ready to flow.
I do love having a more musically based villain. I appreciate uses of music. Ow! This in his. I can thunderflop too, buddy. I'm running out of health though, and could use some more. And there is no more. I'm getting there. We
This
go.
one's out. I'm moving to another valve.
Yeah, there's no more stuff I can get for health here. Gotta be more careful.
All set with the tar.
Ah. Ooh, the game's lagging a little bit. Game's lagging a little bit. I'm running at like 85% speed. That's fine. It's totally fine. Nothing's gonna cause a problem here. Okay,
It's dry. I'll unlock the next one.
Alright, just gotta wait him out again. This is fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I just have the
I'm
ball.
ready.
Wait,
Lure him in.
did that say? Oh, that said square to speed up. Oh. Alright, dodge. Nope, I'm dead. That's tragic. Oh, we have to do
He's
the
too
whole
fast.
one over
Lure him
again?
into the tar pool. That should slow him down.
I'm just trying to figure out like how to dodge him. So I get close. I guess I just need to take one swing at him when he's first slowed down, and then back up.
The valve's empty. I'll crack another.
So yeah, I just need to play more careful. Have more health later.
All set with the tar.
Tar it up. Yeah, I don't really have like a combat dodge.
Murray, these pumps are out of tar. I saw some more valves over by the cop station. Follow me to a fresh supply.
Without the tar, I'll crush you boys like a bugs!
Alright, I only took one hit on phase 1. That's much better than the last time. Ball form. Ball. Wait for him to come over.
You may have more
Okay.
tar, but I'm not holding back no longer.
So he starts this when I start up the tar.
The Murray knows no song, but
the triumphant horn section of his own triumph.
Quit talking, a stupid kid, and die!
Alright, he's gonna do music attack. Bring him back over. How many hits does it take to get to the center of your stun lock, sir? Ooh.
The valve's empty. I'll crack another.
It's empty. Alright. He's too agile while I'm...
Draw him in. I'll let loose with the tar.
Get over here. There we go. This is going much better. Well, that was so much smoother than last time.
This tar valve's dry. I'll open another.
Come
Hang
on.
tight.
Okay, one more. One more. Nice. That was almost enough to finish him off.
Ready
we
with
got
the tar.
We got plenty of health. That animation when he gets the tar first time, that's
Your
helpful.
God's out, and a new generation steps in.
That's right, stepping in, big time.
Come on, Murray. I got the demolition switch. Let's get Bentley and run for it. We got cops closing in.
Oh yeah. Operation successful? I would say so. And that's only 8%.
With the fight over, we went back and scraped Bentley off the pavement.
Oh.
It was touch and go for a while there, but we managed to sneak out right under Carmelita's nose. Octavio wasn't so lucky. The guy got 30 years behind bars for what he did to Venice. I guess Italians don't like it when you sink their landmarks.
Wow, imagine.
Ironically, he found success as a singer while in jail. After all, most of his old fan base was already in the clink.
Ooh.
But the big score here was bringing our old pal back into the gang. Once he put on those gloves and that mask, it was clear to everyone, most of all him, that the Murray had returned.
And so, the Sly Cooper gang is back in action. The trio has once again reunited. Rumble Down Under will be the chapter we take on next time. But first, now that we've beaten the chapter, we have a gallery that we can look at with some concept art of sorts. kind of taking a look at some of the different locations in the map and such. There's a lot of the architecture in general. Church or bank? There's the stage, where we had our opera duet. An early design of Octavio, I think. I assume that's what that is. So a couple different Octavio designs. That one's looking very Rajan. Getting closer to his final iteration before finally settling on Octavio redesign. Grr. A guard concept, I assume. One looking very, like, very jester-ish. Oh, nice. These are some pretty cool concepts. I don't think I've actually looked at these galleries before. Some interesting design concepts in here. There's our flashlight guards. Some cool stuff in there. But if you notice, we finished the whole episode. First of all, no clue bottles. Clue bottles have been completely done away with in the standard episode progression. So no clue bottles, no safes to open. But only 52% complete on episode 1. That is where the jobs and challenges menu comes in. Because now we have Master Thief challenges for some missions. Defeat the Blue Viper boats without taking significant damage, so basically a more strict health pool. Destroy all the tar reservoirs before time runs out. Get to the top of the tower and knock the balloon free before time runs out. Collect 20 coins while keeping up with Octavio. Destroy the vacuum pumps before time runs out. Defeat Octavio in the Venice canals under time pressure. Defeat Octavio before time runs out. So we have some, like, more difficult versions of some of the missions that we took part in during the episode. I don't know how many of these we'll do, but it could be fun to possibly go back to those either after the end of Sly 3, once we've actually seen the whole story playthrough, or possibly as some sort of bonus content at a later point. Maybe after Sly 4? But at the same time, I also do want to get into, like, you know, Baldur's Gate 3. I don't want to put that off too long, because it's already going to take some time for us to progress through Sly 3 and Sly 4. And I have no idea what to expect with Sly 4. So once we've played through the whole Sly Cooper series, I do want to just jump immediately into Baldur's Gate 3, because I'm itching to try that game out for myself. Honestly, the toughest part of that game, Baldur's Gate 3, is probably just going to be deciding what to clear off of my hard drive so I have enough space to install it. So I've been warned, it's a pretty decent file size. I believe the estimate I was given was about 150 gigabytes? I don't know how accurate that is or not, but either way, I'm gonna have to clear some space off my hard drive when it gets to that point. But that won't be for a little while yet, because we've still got plenty of Sly Cooper. Sly 3 and Sly 4, we still have plenty of ground to cover. So, that will be it for me for today. think it's been pretty interesting doing an evening stream, because with my new stream timing now, being in the evening like this, instead of having the live stream be... It used to be set up so that it was kind of like one of the first things I would do in the day. Because I would get up, eat breakfast, and then pretty much right after that I would be, preparing for the stream. But with this evening schedule, now it's closer to being like toward the latter half of my day. So it's actually like a lot closer to me being done for the day than it used to be. It's kind of an interesting difference. But I think it will also work out well for Baldur's Gate 3. Because Baldur's Gate 3 is definitely not a game intended for young audiences. It definitely earns its M rating. Largely, from my understanding, largely because of some of the topics and things that get discussed and or depicted throughout the game, depending on, dialogue choices and different branching path decisions and things like that. I don't know how much of that I'll come across during my playthrough, because I'm going to be playing a character that's very, I suppose, wholesome would be the simplest way to describe them. Like, basically not an ounce of evil in their entire body. So we will likely be seeing the more positive side of Baldur's Gate 3, and not so much the fabled Dark Urge route, which I've been very heavily forewarned about. That route can get really, really heavy. So we won't have to worry about that, as far as I know, because the decisions I'll be making as my character that I have in mind will be very positive, helpful, and wholesome kind of decisions. But since I don't know where different dialogue and stuff will come up, that's why I have the content warning list all set up and ready to go when we do get to Baldur's Gate 3. But like I said, that will be a little ways down the line, because we've still got Sly 3 and Sly 4. It'll be interesting to see what other new interesting things Sly 3 added on top of Sly 2's very, very successful formulaic changes. Or rather, changes to the formula. I wouldn't say the changes themselves are formulaic, but you get what I mean. Sly 2 made a lot of good changes from the first game. And now Sly 3 gets to build on those changes and extrapolate even further with new things like disguises and the little, like, safe dial cracking minigame, searching for hidden codes and paintings. Some real fun stuff in there. Also, our first time getting to play as Carmelita Fox. Well, I'm glad you had fun, Moon, because I had a lot of fun too. Very, very happy to be back to streaming after a couple weeks of not being able to because of new work being an energy drain, and then illness being an energy drain. So, very happy to be back. And I'll also keep exploring the that Dead by Daylight idea, where I work on some edited content in my spare time too. That will be some, the Dead by Daylight stuff I'll be working on in my own time. I'll figure out how I want to do that. But we are back. we'll be exploring more Sly 3 and continuing our Sly Cooper series playthrough on the next stream. So, until then, take care everyone.